Chris Mackowski of Emerging Civil War. My colleague Terry Rensel behind the camera today. I'm in Harrisonburg, Virginia, at the spot where Confederate Cavalry Commander Turner Ashby was killed. On June 6th, he was setting an ambush for some federal troops that were pursuing Stonewall Jackson up the Shenandoah Valley. As they were laying in wait, the Federals actually got the drop on them, so a fight breaks out, a lot of back and forth. Ashby is shot from his horse, and as he gets up and he's trying to get his men to get reorganized and push forward, and he tells them, stop shooting, use your bayonets and charge, and he's actually shot through the chest and dies. The monument here that marks the spot where he died actually says that he died while gallantly leading a charge. I suppose we could maybe consider what that actually means, but he was knocked off his horse at the time, trying to get his men to go forward. Ashby is one of those really colorful figures of the Confederacy, shot down in the prime. He's 33 years old. He'd had really a difficult time with his commander, Stonewall Jackson, who had issues with the fact that Ashby's men were disorganized, they lacked discipline, but Ashby also had a lot of flair, and he had a lot of charisma. And afterwards, as is often the case, Jackson has nice things to say about him. Instead of speaking of the dead, he said that as a partisan, that Ashby knew no equal, and that his powers were legendary. They may be butted heads a little bit more than that during life itself. The fight that was here actually involved the Pennsylvania Bucktails. Their commander, Thomas Kane, is wounded during that action, and he will be captured and taken off. Another colorful figure is Percy Wyndham, the very extravagantly mustachioed Englishman who's in charge of some New Jersey cavalry here. So kind of a neat little spot, forgotten about except for generally forgotten about except for Ashby's mortal wounding here. There is a nice little park. It was dedicated in 1898 by the United Daughters of the Confederacy, who erected this monument, preserved this land. So it's a nice place you can still stop and see if you're tracing Jackson's Valley campaign. A really important stop, because Jackson's going to have to readjust how he's going to have eyes and ears as he's trying to track Federals who are converging on him for those final climactic battles at Port Republic and Cross Keys. I'm Chris Mackowski for Emerging Civil War in Harrisonburg, Virginia. We'll see you online and on the battlefield.